29 Philly, 2 tuna. Bang. Cobra, gorilla, bang. Get set. Cricket. Squirrel. Let's go! On! Here we go! Set! Slap!
They're not even trying to do anything.
42 Spider! 4-2, cut it! Reset!
Oh boy, you ain't got no feet.
Lasso! Damn! Set!
This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana, as we'll see the #5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Taking on last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstree. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Toss play to the outside. Breaks an open space. He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Graham. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to the end zone. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Over the middle, it's Moore. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Get some space around the 30. They bring it down to the 38. That's good enough for a first down.
Oh, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a 3rd down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge.
Now here he goes. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking for the wide out. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So you're on 4th down. Out comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Peoples. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Sayan. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down here for this offense. Pulls it in. It's Miller. Crosses the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. He's got the first and still going. The quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
And nothing is more aggravating aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. Grab down the middle, it's Jones. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now, they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Receiver grabs it. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he spins around the defender to earn a few extra yards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
QB bootlegs here. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Ah, this is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
They'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught near the sideline. It's Moore. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
QB keeper all the way. And gain enough to set up the first down now at the 39.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
The pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
But a good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
See if the loss ends up killing this drive. It's second down now and 16. To the air, it's Carr. Caught by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the right side. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Can finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And the Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
An extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. On the read. He'll toss it to the back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Bringing it out. It's Graham. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back. It's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. It's Porter. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Buckeyes begin a new series plays here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Roberts. And the senior showing his toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
You make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. Timeout is called. A touch strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining in the 1st half clock. To the air, it's Carr. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. The offense will take their 1st 10 out of the half. A talk strategy here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. And picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Here's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Boy, I thought the defender was in really good position here. He's kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Return tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. brings the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Set up. It's a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Quick throw to the left. He's got it in the open. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in the red zone. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Touchdown, Ohio State. The comeback is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's a toss play to the right. Breaks free. He's in the clear. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback still with the football. Breaking tackles. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
If there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
That running back picks up a big gain, but I want to give credit to the offensive line. Did a really nice job there up front of being able to communicate, get on the same page, create that crease in the defense, and it made it very easy for the back to pick up the first down and then big yards on the back end.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, will try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 21.
Bringing it out, it's Peoples. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to march it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Sayan. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Pulls it in. It's Porter. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Now, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The tight end has got it. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. They keep him off balance with a run. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks the ground. It's Jones. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
The key on the third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Look out, whole different game now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Breaking free at the 35. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Makes the catch. It's Moore. Ball carrier tackled there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That's reeled in. It's McClellan. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's a real challenge on this impressive drive. 2nd down and 17. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, that ball got out in a hurry on that quick slant, but sitting back in zone defense, good job of recognizing the ball coming out of the quarterback's hand and knocking it away.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter.
Oregon 38, Ohio State 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds at the 44-yard line. The offense will take over there in good position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. See what the call is on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Sayin. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
This pass is caught. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they come roaring back now. So the important touchdown, Kirk, but that was just the first part. Now they got to execute the onside kick, hope for a break, and score again.
Yep, and a good thing is their offense at least gave them a chance. Now you hope that your kicker, after all the practice that he's done on that side field, over there all by himself, you hope that it pays off and he can make this ball bounce just at the right moment where they can recover.
The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Chewing clock with the running game. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Quarterback with pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Everything taken away, this quarterback uses his mind and his feet. Really nice job here working with the lead. Why take a chance and throw it into traffic? He pulls it down, picks up some big yards there on that 3rd down, and up for the first down.
final minute now. Quarterback will take a knee. It's always a special here, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.